On this Veterans Day, we want to acknowledge the servicemen and women sacrificing so much for our country. According to the Military Family Advisory Network, 1 in 5 active duty military and veteran families experience food insecurity, and that number is on the rise.
So in an effort to help change this, one veteran in Southern Maryland is taking matters into his own hands, and ABC's Perry Russum has the story.
Pull this one off. There it is. It's beautiful.
The whole property is about 7 acres.
On this farm in Brandywine, Maryland,
The rhubarb is a stalk.
Peter Scott shows us the rhubarb, kale, and peppers.
These peppers, they take a long time to come into fruit, but when they do, they really produce.
How much of this did you know before you started?
None of it. None of it, yeah.
He found this farm years ago
I saw potential here.
as he was searching for himself.
I was at a place in life where I needed to do something, and I needed to feel like it was something good after my time in service.
Peter's story starts in the mountains of Afghanistan.
You're right, Pete.
Where he served as a U.S. Army counterintelligence agent assigned to Special Forces.
I separated after about 12 years of service. I thought I was fine, but a few years went by and I was not fine. Reached a moment with my family where it was go get help or get out, and I decided to go get help.
He spent 6 months at an inpatient program for combat PTSD.
I've seen some combat, been asked to do things that maybe morally I don't feel good about, but I'm not alone in that. You know, it's a very human condition. It's hard to conduct yourself in war, and I think anybody would feel that similar way.
Do you feel like this farm is your reconciliation?
I for sure do, yeah. This project has been my penance.
His project is called Fields for Valor. What he grows, he gives away to veterans in the Washington, D.C. area.
Because of disability pay, a lot of times you are classed out of receiving any kind of assistance.
Since 2016, he says he's fed 500 veterans. Shara Sims is a disabled Air Force veteran.
This is liquid gold in my house.
She picks up groceries every week.
It actually allows me, my child, and other family members that I share with to get fresh fruit and fresh honey that we don't necessarily get in the stores because it's extra expensive.
With everything you're giving away, how do you find money to keep this thing afloat?
Well, we live and die on everybody's goodwill.
The farm is run almost entirely by volunteers, from 1-year-old Lila helping her mom to military members from nearby Joint Base Andrews we met in September.
I said, who needs machines? We have Marines.
Every day, the chicken coops are checked for eggs.
It's like Easter. Keep finding them.
The eggs are soaked, washed, and boxed. 30 dozen eggs a week.
2 eggs?
Yeah.
Whatever food is left over is sold at a nearby market to help fund the farm.
Try the food in the field.
Say less. That is so fresh.
Yeah, it's nice and sweet.
A farmer finding his purpose, feeding veterans, nourishing himself.
I have learned a lot about myself through running the farm on day to day, and been able to grow some confidence and some skills and community through it.
This is a major undertaking every day. You've been doing this for years. How long do you plan on doing this?
Well, I think something like Fields for Valor should exist as long as the need is there, because that's not going away, and we need to figure out some better ways to reach this population.
Our thanks to Perry Russum for that report.